Route 66 Pulse TV coverage of the 23rd Annual Stater Brothers Rendezvous is being brought to you by the City of Barstow, California's crossroads of opportunity.
Discover Barstow, California's desert playground. Drive along historic Route 66, from sand dunes to mountain climbing, from off-roading to hiking. Barstow is one of the last great Americana towns. And your gateway to the Mojave National Preserve, the Colorado River, Death Valley, and Las Vegas. Enjoy outdoor activities year-round or stop by the historic downtown area or outlet malls. Come see what you've been missing and experience the fun of Barstow.
This is Jim Conkle. I'm at the Route 66 San Bernardino Stater Brothers Rendezvous, and look who we found.
Hey, how you cats doing? We are having a blast out here. This is Vaughn Hot Rod, and I know you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, another interview, but let's try something different. Who is this guy? We want to know, who are you? Why Route 66 Plus TV? What's this all about? You know, why the TV show about a road? What's this about? How did this get started?
Well, thank you for asking, sir. It really just evolved, and we're just trying to promote the road. As you know, Route 66 is a part of American culture, and what better way to celebrate it with Route 66 Pulse TV than right here at the Stater Brothers Rendezvous.
Absolutely, and we're having a blast out here. These guys are all over. I'm sure they've got all kinds of clips and interviews of people that you've seen, but what got you started on trying to capture the heart of 66? You know, everybody goes around and they film a car and they film a car and they film a car, but you're trying to capture a little part of history and bringing it to San Bernardino. What sparked that in you?
Well, first off, it's not just the cars. The cars are the stars.
Correct.
But the true treasure is the people, you, me, all the people who come here, all the people who are a part of this. And so we can't capture them in any other better way than on video.
Absolutely, I agree with that. It's the cars are the stars, but it's the people behind the cars. You know, they started in the garage, or they had it when they were 20, 30 years old back in the, you know, the 40s and 50s, and now they can afford it, so they grab that car and they build that car. And I think you've got a great thing going here by bringing Route 66 TV to the general public and letting them know it's more than the cars, it's the public. There's a story behind each car. It's always my grandfather had or my dad had, and now I can't afford, and now I want to have one just like it. Are you running into people like that have like 2 or 3 generations and owning the same car or inheriting a car?
Yeah, we are, and as you well know, because this is your life, this industry. You know, I mean, you're
Right.
you're an icon in this industry, and it's like you're handing down an heirloom.
Correct.
And I met a young lady today. She was telling me what her grandfather had done, and I said, well, where are those cars? She said, well, my brothers have them.
Oh, see, that's nice. And what I'm finding out, as he said, I'm in the industry. I've been in the industry my whole life. And what I'm finding out is there's like a new generation of kids finding something about the hot rod industry or the classic industry and coming out of the woodworks with it. They're finding these barn finds and they're building it. You know, the general public have tagged them as rat rods. You know, for us, it's nostalgia rods. And what I like about it is you've got the older generation.
Yep.
And now you've got the younger generation, and they have this common bond where they've got the music, they've got the cars, and they've got the history. The young guy wants to know about your car, but he doesn't want to know, you know, what color it is. He wants to know, you know, where did you find it? Now, are you finding that out also, that there's a younger generation discovering this classic and hot rod industry?
Well, the younger generation are pretty much in tune to what, you know, Wall Street sort of shows them, and
Yes.
so when they get to see how cars really affected our lives and their parents and grandparents' lives, yeah, they're finding to them an old car doesn't have the same memories that it does for us.
Right.
But what it has is this I'm attaching myself to my parents and my grandparents' life.
Great, and that's what I like, is what he's doing here. He's bringing this not only to online and on film, but everybody can see this. You know, all over the world, Germany, Australia, Japan. When I fly, I was in Australia a couple weeks ago, and they're so captured on Americana. They want to know all about why do you drive on the left side, and what's so great about a nailhead Buick or a flathead. Those are motors for those of you that don't know. And not only at the Tri-5 Chevys, the 55, 56 Chevys, but they want to know the big CADs, the big fins. How did that come about and start? And again, we're going back to the young generation because that's what I'm after, because, you know, I can't do this forever. And I pinstripe and I do artwork, and I need to train the younger generation. And I know I'm very flattered when I have a teenager or somebody that's in grade school and they're fascinated by the art. And I get to explain the history of it and how it started back in the Roman days and, you know, stuff like that, where it came about. So by doing what you do is introducing our culture to a younger generation. I give you props for that. I think that's wonderful and awesome and amazing. And if you've never seen, you know, Route 66 Plus TV, you definitely got to go there, check it out, because it is amazing what this guy's put on film. And it's for history. Everybody gets to see it. I know I'm building up your head, and, you know, we're barely fitting under this tent, but I'm telling you the truth. It's a lot of fun. And jumping back to your TV, where do you see the future of 66 Plus TV? Where do you see it going?
Well, right now it's on the internet. It's up. We have our own website. You can get it by going on YouTube. We see the future, the fact that we can instantaneously take something like as we did today,
right,
and get it up tonight.
Yeah.
You can't do that in
Absolutely.
a normal channel.
No.
The technology is there for us to do remotes, live remotes, of course film. But see, what we're doing is we don't have your knowledge. We don't have your background. But we can interview you and capture that so we can share that with other people.
And see, that's great. You know, obviously I think that's wonderful, but that's, anyways, we're getting back to you. We're interviewing him. You know, it's not about me.
Well, you know, somebody asked me that, you know, what is it about? Well, it's not about me, it's not about you, it's about all of us and what little parts we all play. And the unique thing of Route 66 as a community is the fact that it's everybody. It's you can be involved in it 1 hour or 1 day or your life, like you and I are.
Right.
And it's still, you know, I ran into some people earlier tonight. They said, you know, the one thing about the Rendezvous is once a year I get to run into all my old friends.
Yeah, it is. Oh, here comes the noise. It is. It's like a big family reunion out here. We've got, like I said, generation after generation coming out. And it looks like they're firing up some more hot rods. So, you know what? We're going to get back to the studio. We're going to wrap this up, and we're going to go find some more stuff. Hey, let's go get something to eat.
Let's go. You got it.